Developing. One way of developing
Sorry,
it.
Dan, can you say that again? Because I can't hear over the music. Yeah, say that again.
As you can tell from the video, we sort of took a lot of elements such as the range of shots. We focused mainly on the main protagonist, Eliza, which they didn't hear, and like with multiple shots from the band, just sort of to break it up.
And also, one way we developed it, we used still shots instead of moving shots.
Our target audience was also another key feature to what how our video would go, like whether we want to take the teenage scene, which was what we ended up doing, like, and as you'll see from our audience feedback later on.
Our initial ideas included green screen, which we storyboarded, but we test shotted this before we actually tried it for real in our film, and we just didn't like the poor quality of it. It just looked quite silly when she was pulling it down, and we couldn't get the timing quite right with the hands pulling down the screen. We thought it'd be really difficult because we was going to use it 3 or 4 times in the video. Also, when we were storyboarding, we wanted to focus on the double bass as one of the key jazz instruments for a jazz band, but on the day of filming we arranged for someone to turn up with a double bass, but he just didn't turn up, so we had to improvise with the regular guitar.
Filming. The things that went good was our band performance. It went very fluently and we planned ahead for that. We had loads of time to do it, and that's why you can see our variety in different shots. The bad thing was the narrative bit when we was outside. The weather kept on changing. Sometimes it was raining, sometimes it was sunny, and we needed it to be sunny because we wanted to show that happy feel to it. And when it was raining, you can see the floor looks different colour, and it looks more sad and down. And another thing as well, in our video, you can see the difference between the high quality and the low quality. This one here is the high quality HD camera, 720p. It's much different from this one, as you can see. This one's got more pixels and more bigger contrast. And also another thing was we added a heat wave effect to this, which we couldn't use to this one because it made it even more blurry and you wouldn't be able to see it clearly.
For editing, we used the program iMovie because we already had a good knowledge of how to use it, and we thought by using it again we could expand on our knowledge and make it even better. We tinted and made the shots have warmer lighting, just sort of to emphasise the feel-good element of the video. And also the Tweet Tweet stop motion part, which is up there, it was quite hard to edit because then part of the Tweet Tweet bit went quite quick, so we had to use the precision editor to make it very precise, so we could match it.
What's precision editor? What do you mean?
It's like it opens the shot to like 0.3
Oh, make the
seconds.
Timing less, yeah.
Yeah, so the shot looks bigger, so it's easier to edit.
Yeah.
And also we didn't after finishing our film, we looked at the end and we thought just by throwing the bag in the river, it looked too simple. It didn't really give the audience anything to think about. So we decided to use a freeze frame finish where it just stops just as the protagonist throws the bag into the river, and then like a shot of it floating after, just sort of to give the audience more to think about. And another thing, whilst we was editing the shots in the jazz club, we realised that the shot composition within the frame wasn't that good. So we had to make use of what we had, due to lack of time that we left at the end to sort of edit it. We had to crop the shots to sort of make our bodies more central into the shot.
And here's the evaluation.
I really enjoyed it. I thought you did a good job, guys.
Well, it was really good. It was different to everyone else's videos, new twists and things.
Just saying that.
It's blooming amazing! Enjoyed it very much. It was very interesting.
I did. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, I think you captured the theme of the song well.
Yeah, through the use of the words on the acrylic stuff, it gave a clear storyline and good use of performance as well.
Yes, it is synonymous with the music. I felt the dancers matched very well with the style of the music.
I think the visuals are synonymous with the music. I think it's got a positive feel to it, and I think that the visuals, particularly sort of the skipping at the end of each scene, tied in well with the lyrics.
I think the music matched the video.
It enhances my enjoyment of the music because everyone's so happy in the video. It makes me happy when I listen to the song.
Because I'd never heard the song before, and so hearing it with the video kind of, obviously I've not seen a video of it, so it kind of worked well. It's going to be the original for me.
I think the video certainly enhances the experience. I think it's a fun video to try and sort of make light of the song, trying to be sort of more light-hearted.
Makes me enjoy the song more because everyone looks happy in the video.
The strengths is that you really captured the theme of the song in your video. Weaknesses, there was no good looking boys in the video.
Release weaknesses, I thought the part with James skipping, that was quite funny. But strengths, I thought the use of the words emphasised each person's struggles. And,
I thought the main strength was the variety of camera angles. It was mixing it up quite a lot, and but for me the main weakness was the frames. Not quite central for me.
I think the strengths of the video, I think as a group it comes across that you worked very well together, and that you actually sort of enjoyed making the video, which actually makes the viewer enjoy the song. In terms of the weaknesses, perhaps maybe the lip syncing could be a little better.
What was bad about the video was some of the dancing and how they skip along. And what was good about the video, it went well with the music.
Teenage girls, because there's a lot of teenagers in the video. Defo.
people around my age, 17.
Alright.
I don't know.
Target audience would probably be teenagers, probably between sort of 13, 14 up to about 17 maybe.
Okay.
Young people.
No, that's alright, that's not even.
After our audience feedback, where I think we successfully established that we appealed to our target market well. Like people saw that, like each of our interviewees all said the teenage market. So yeah. And the areas of improvement was the lip syncing because it was out of time, and we didn't move our mouse big enough to see the movement.
I think maybe to improve the video in future, maybe actually do some dance routines a bit more stereotypical for this sort of genre, rather than just flowing freestyle.
The audience recognised the sort of happy feel of the film quite well, and they were able to emphasise with the characters, which was the aim of the video. So that went well.
The feel-good video. So that made people feel good.
The end.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.